Atelier is a French word for studio, mostly for designer or artists. And it's just part of me because I like to do a lot of things hands-on. I don't make any difference between working and playing and experimenting because everything is part of it. When I design, I'm not here to only focus on providing an aesthetically pleasing space. My job is not about trend, it's about providing something unique to my client. If I do commercial design, the business part of it is very important. With DTB, the way we started, we just had a first meeting and I just listened to them and just absorbed like a sponge because I had no knowledge whatsoever about the Bayou because DTB stands for Down the Bayou and they were absolutely passionate about that. I'm here to help them gather their thoughts and understanding not only their passion, understanding their business model, understanding what they want to provide to the world. But if you have someone that is outside of the picture and helps you to understand who you are, what is your project about, how you can bring it to the rest of the world, then it helps you. Then I think all of a sudden they have a better understanding of themselves. And they really told me in the beginning, we want to get back to our roots, but translate it into a contemporary cuisine. And what Chef Carl Chabot is bringing to the table is very different. It's like, bring it to another dimension. And this is what we had to do in terms of design. Well, when I went to DTB for the first time, it was just like a big empty box. So we were looking for history in that case. So the challenge was also, how do you bring back roots, history, culture into a brandly renovated building? So, hey, we're going to bring the country into the city. My original theme and inspiration was to design not only the nature, but also the people that created this community. This is what I did, just immerse myself into the area. When I went on the Bayou, the team didn't really understand what I was looking for, what I was doing there. What I do is I bring my camera always, because my camera helps me to have a different vision. And if you go with a close-up and I use my micro lens, you discover so much, and this is endless. You have texture that you would never see anywhere. I think what is important is, trying to create something unique. Otherwise, what's the point? You're not a designer, you're a shopper. So if you just look around carefully, look at the texture, look at the material, how they transform, how they evolve, how they mix together, then you come up with something unique. You have a big contrast in the Bayou. The very fragile, elegant flight of the egret, flower just standing out of the middle of the water, extremely fragile. And the contrast with the damage, strong, harsh. The alligator, the wood standing in the water for years, the buoy, damaged by the time. Experimentation just turns out into pieces of design. But I never know where I start, and I don't know where I'm going to end up. Nothing is possible if you don't have a great team. DTB, we were very lucky to have a fantastic team. I remember part of the challenge of a rebar chandelier, 300 pounds. Hey Valerie, can we find a way to design something different, maybe lighter? I said, can we find a way to hang that up there? And we did.